What's going on, guys? Back with another video. So today we have a totally different form of video that I usually do. Usually not in the kind of carnage and things like that, which I don't know, I wouldn't really consider this carnage, just a lot of work. But today, before it gets dark, because we got like 45 minutes before the sun sets, we're gonna try a few different things. I'm probably not gonna be able to get everything done, but what I want to do, but I'll just continue the video tomorrow and then, you know, put it together and upload it. So if there's like a cut in the video, then you know that that's what happened. But yeah, so I know you guys already seen a glimpse of it, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you this right now because I'm sorry, let me just show you guys. Got my Civic, little Honda Civic, freaking 1998, 5-speed, all stock, everything. Freaking, we are going. This is going to be the tow vehicle. We are going to use this car to pull this thing right here. Not the gooseneck, not yet. We're just going to use the car to pull the truck and just kind of see if it'll do it. I'm pretty sure it will. The truck only weighs about 70, I think it's like 7,600 pounds, something like that. You see my wife in the background. Yeah, I did bring the gooseneck out because if the truck is too easy for the car, then literally I'm gonna hook the gooseneck up. I'm gonna hook the gooseneck up and freaking pull everything, straight freight train that thing. And if that is too easy, then we're gonna throw my wife's car on top. So I do have my old stock 35s sitting on this. So I got 3 of them on the bed, and then I'm using a spare up top. Well, technically, I guess, yeah, it has still all 4 tires on there. So that'll be the what if, like if it's too light. I don't know, I'm kind of biased. I think it's gonna pull it for the simple fact that it is on wheels, and a lot of things on wheels are stupid easy to pull. But an all stock car, freaking 230,000 miles, freaking never been beat on. It's gonna get beat on now a little bit, but these things are cheap, whatever. I don't know, I just kind of want to try it. So let's go ahead and get the tow strap ready, because like I said, we got like 40 minutes until the sun goes down, and we're going to get after it. You know, we got to keep the kids busy. He's watching some TV in there. But, alright, let's see what we got here. Of course, Harbor Freight type stuff. So, these are all the shackles they had, which sucks. I'll show you guys everything laid out. So we got this 20-foot recovery strap, braking strength at about 18,000 pounds. Yeah, self-explanatory. Then we got these things, and I had to go with small shackles because the tow hook on the back of the car is like super small, so I needed something that'll fit through it. I'm hoping these will fit through. If not, I'm probably just gonna use the strap only and just tie a knot to it. Then I'll probably just use a shackle for the front of the truck. Didn't want to go chain because I didn't really want to break a chain and bust the back windshield or bust the front windshield. So we went with that. These got a working load of 4,000 pounds, so technically these are nothing. Technically those should be able to pull my truck, but it's kind of weird. Usually they'll post working loads and then braking strength. Just like this one. See, that's a 6,000 pound working load, but the braking strength is 18,000 pounds. So I don't know, I guess you can kind of, yeah, they didn't really put it on here. It says these are for ATVs, do not exceed 4,000 pound working load, but that's the working load. I don't know. So I mean, if that's 6,000 pound working load and it breaks at 18, let's just take 2 off. Some redneck math. Take 2 off. So we're gonna say that this is gonna break at 16,000 pounds right here. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. And I don't have a weight scale or paper to show you guys, but I actually took this when I did my military move for obviously the military. I had to weigh it empty, so I did the truck and trailer straight empty, nothing on the bed, and that came in at about a little over 12,000 pounds. I think it was like 12,089 pounds. So all this together, and these tires are heavy, so let's just estimate 12,200 pounds ish. Whoa, and with these on there, so yeah, something like that. But let me go ahead and get this stuff freaking tore open. Got my handy dandy freaking scissors, and let's hurry up. All right, guys, just like that, we got him hooked up. That actually looks pretty funny. That looks intimidating. It's like the truck's about to mess the Civic up. But I got my wife back here. She'll be steering it. Well, really not steering it because it's gonna be off. I wanted to have it kind of on just so she could turn the steering wheel. But you know, I just kind of didn't want people to think like oh, you know, it's rigged or whatever. So we're not even gonna turn on the truck. She's gonna put it in neutral and we're gonna pull it. So, without further ado, I know this is what you guys came for. Let's get after it. So yeah, so like I said, this is a stock Honda 1.6 liter engine, and obviously we got the beast back here, Dodge Ram, 2500 freaking 5.9 Cummins with the 4-wheel drive, automatic tranny, yada yada yada. It weighs about 7,400 pounds or something like that. I'm not sure what this weighs, but it doesn't really matter. But we're gonna get after it. Let's get it. Okay guys, so obviously that was dumb easy. From the start, I kind of thought that it was gonna. I didn't think it was gonna move, but I don't know. Once that little VTEC power hit, it took the truck. Actually, towards the end, I actually shifted into second, but we ran out of space. But we already went ahead and got the gooseneck hooked up, running out of daylight, so we're gonna try to go ahead and send it real quick. So I'll show you guys the setup. I still gotta extend the car, but I'll show you guys the setup right now. All right, well, here goes my video quality because it's getting dark. But like I said, I got to take the slack out, but it's already hooked up. We got it. That right here. We got the truck to the trailer. So this is with the tires on it. This is roughly like 12,200 pounds ish. We're hooked up, ready to go. Freaking, all right. Baby, got all the brakes off? All right. Here we go, we about to get it. Guys, holy crap. This car is a freaking beast. We ran out of daylight. Next step is to throw my wife's car on top of it, and then we'll pull it with that. But this car is a freaking beast. Talk about a little ripper, man. Letting her cool off. I mean, she didn't really get hot, but because I haven't really driven it today, but oh my God. This thing is, woo! I don't know if you guys could hear, but that first gear was struggling. But hey, we did it. Easton, we did it. Oh, okay, we threw the phone down there, but we did it. Hell yeah. All right, next phase is to put my wife's car up there. All right, day 2 of the video. Freaking obviously the Civic is a beast, like I said last night. So we're in the wife's car currently. We are going to go ahead and put that thing on the gooseneck so we can do this next pull. And just like that, for the sake of time, went off camera, got it loaded up so we could hurry up. Didn't really strap much because we're literally going like, there's my wife right there actually. Babe. But we're literally going like past that stop sign right there. It's like the parking lot right past it. So the car is strapped down though. Didn't even tie it. I just shoved the excess under here or whatever. but we're still really tight, strapped down. Then we got 35 Toyos. They're not strapped, and I didn't even bother with the ramps. I just threw them right here. So this is it right here. I'm not too sure how much the Jetta weighs. I'm thinking like 3,400 pounds ish. So we do like what was it like yesterday? Like 12.2 plus that 34. So we're looking at a little bit like 16,000 pounds. Because I feel like I'm off somewhere. So we're just gonna say 16,000 pounds in general. Oh, we about to get it. Let's get on over there. It looks like it wants to storm, so let's go ahead. Oh, shameless plug right here. Add me on Insta, Big Daddy Shane. All right. These are the rigs, as you guys know. Kind of did a little hot lap around the parking lot in the Civic, kind of warm it up a little bit. Yep. But here it is. Let's go ahead and stop playing, get these straps out. I don't think I locked my bins. Oh shit. There in this one. Oh crap. So this is one thing I don't like about these bins. Just to hold them up in place, you gotta use this thing. I hate it. I'm probably just gonna install a shock on there plus some weather stripping, because this is like one of the cheaper goosenecks I told you guys. So they kind of cheaped out on a lot of different stuff. I have a toolbox, just no weather stripping, so I really don't like to put stuff down here. But okay, I'm getting sidetracked because you guys didn't come for that. So we'll get the strap. Let's get the little baby toe shackle. These toe shackles actually did really good. At the further session, they didn't bend or anything, so I wonder actually what they're really rated at. Even right here it says 2T, so I'm guessing that's 2 ton. So 4,000 pounds, but obviously they're rated for way more than that. Uh-oh. But let's get it hooked up, and I will get back with you guys. Yeah, so I don't know about you guys, but that was super freaking easy. Super freaking easy. We might need more weight. We might have to throw a truck up there or something like that. Well, we'll see. It's not my goal to break the Civic. I'm just curious as to, I've never really seen this stuff being done. And you should just see the looks I get people passing by, and everybody's giving me like weird scratching heads. They're probably like, oh man, this truck broke down or something. Spend all that money on them wheels and tires. Couldn't put none in the engine, but whatever. But it's funny. The Civic pulled it, man. The Civic is a freaking beast. Freaking beast. Hey, anybody ever need to get pulled, any hot shotting or whatever, hit me up. I got the Civic. We rolling, we hauling and balling right here. Hey, forget the truck. We pulling with that thing right there now. Oh yeah, and quick sidebar, I totally forgot to tell you guys, walk through the suspension lift that we did on this thing. So I'm just gonna do it real quick. If you guys have any questions, always hit me up on my social media. It's always in the description, but we're just gonna do it real quick because it's getting dark and we still have to go to Walmart and fight people for like regular stuff because the coronavirus is crazy right now. But so we did do a 5-inch suspension lift. We did go with a Zone Offroad kit. Went that route mainly because it's pretty much the same as BDS minus like the Fox shocks and maybe just a few odds and ends, but this is definitely riding way better than the last the setup that I had on there. So we only went with a 5-inch up front. We didn't put a leveling on it. In the rear we did nothing. We didn't even touch the rear. The shop that did it, shout out to Maximum Altitude out here in San Antonio, Texas. We didn't do anything. I just kind of aired the airbags up. They kind of look like pancakes right now because the gooseneck's on there, but I got roughly about 30 pounds of air in the back. And I mainly did that because I have my camper, the RV, and if I would have did the whole truck, it was going to be level at 5 inches. even with the drop hitch, the camper was still going to be like leaning, like, you know, and I didn't want that because the camper is super long anyway. Camper's like 36 feet long total, and that, you know, the longer your camper, the more you sway and things like that. So I really didn't want it. I wanted to still sit level. So the reason I did that was because essentially the rear is still the same. So once I hook the camper up and I air the airbags up, it'll bring everything back to a level. The truck won't be level. The truck will still be squatting a little bit, but the biggest thing was to put the airbags on there, obviously to compensate for the weight, to give me that extra ride comfort and things like that, and to put the camper at level. So the gooseneck, I actually lowered the neck of the gooseneck, and the gooseneck kind of leans up just a hair, but that is fine. And I know you guys are gonna be like, or some people are gonna comment or whatever, like Carolina squat, things like that. I really could care less. I kind of like the lean, and this is it leaning. This isn't from stress from the gooseneck or things like that. This is where I want the truck to sit. I've always had this goal in my mind, and even when I was on just a 2-inch leveling spacer, freaking the truck still had a lean to it, and I loved it, so I still wanted to keep that same lean. Now of course I take off the gooseneck and I deflate the airbags, we're definitely going to be leaning hard, and I may only do that when I go to car shows or whatever. I just, you know, drop it to the rear. So instead of putting the front on race ramps, I'll just drop it to the rear and that be it. But yeah, I'm overall really excited, or wouldn't say excited, but oh yeah, I guess excited would do it. But I love this lift, 5-inch kit. I'm happy that my homeboy Everything Diesel put me on this lift kit because I freaking love it. I need to do my upgraded steering, go to that T-style steering. Forget this freaking early 3rd gen crap. It sucks. We did, I get a lot of questions. We did take the spacers off. So we are rocking just straight 16 wide inch offset. So that's just straight offset, nothing else. So yeah, I had the spacers on there. It was way too thick, and the thing is I didn't want, because if I would have put the spacers on there, the truck would have been sitting wider than the gooseneck, and the gooseneck pretty much almost takes up a full lane anyway. And so I just didn't want to be that guy, especially out in Texas with these state troopers. Truck's already a target for getting pulled over anyway, so I didn't really want to add to it. Then I just didn't want to be that hella thick. This is the thickest my truck has ever been, because when I was on 14 wides, obviously with a 1.5-inch spacer, technically that's only 15.5. So with these just straight 16s, this is the thickest my truck has ever been. So, and I'm totally content with this. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I know I'm kind of rambling, but 5-inch Zone Offroad kit up front, everything, they installed it for me. Everything out the door was roughly like 1,800 bucks. And they gave me the shock tower mounts for my airbags. In case I do want to throw the blocks in there, I can still run my airbags, and I'll do that myself. But for the time being, I love this setup. So essentially it's still reverse leveled in the rear. It only has the leaf springs. It does not have the overload springs. So it just has the 4 springs, plus the airbags. And you just air the airbags up, and that's it. Alright guys, so that's gonna do it for this video. If you like what you see, give me some tips or tricks, or tell me what you guys want to see next. I do plan on putting like a truck on the gooseneck and seeing if the Honda will pull that, but that'll be for a later video because I am new to the San Antonio area. So I gotta kind of link up with some guys willing to let me freaking put their truck up there and, you know, tow it and things like that. But yeah, so that's gonna do it, guys. If you could drop a like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications, and we're gonna get after it. All right, peace. This keeps him busy every time. Too easy.